Ever daydreamed about owning a piece of paradise in South Florida? Sun, sand, and no more renting, you know? Sounds amazing, right?
It does.
But then reality kind of bites down payments, especially in the hot market.
It can feel like an impossible equation, especially in a place like Broward County.
Exactly. But what if I told you there's a way to potentially buy a home there? Maybe even your dream home with no down payment.
Now that's intriguing. Who wouldn't want to explore that option?
That's where today's deep dive comes in. VA home loans in South Florida. We're focusing on Broward County and using insights from Antonio Ortega LLC, a licensed real estate professional who lives and breathes this market. He knows his stuff.
Smart move. Having a local expert on your side, especially with something as significant as buying a home, can make a world of difference.
Absolutely. So let's break this down. First off, what exactly is a VA loan?
It's a mortgage loan, but with a huge advantage, it's backed by the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. This isn't just any lender. It's the government saying, we're here to help military families achieve home ownership.
And a big part of that help is the no down payment aspect we talked about. Imagine this. You find a $400,000 house you love. With a conventional loan, you'd be looking at a hefty $80,000 down payment. Ouch, right.
Right.
But with the VA loan, you could potentially step right in.
Now, that's what I call a game changer. That's a significant chunk of change that veterans can use for other important things, like furnishing their new home or even investing back into their property.
Exactly. Okay, so let's say someone's hearing this and thinking, wait, is this too good to be true? What's the catch? What are the steps involved in actually securing one of these loans?
That's a great question and a smart one, too. You always want to be informed. First things first, eligibility. The magic phrase here is Certificate of Eligibility, or COE.
I'm already picturing a golden ticket to home ownership.
It practically is. And the good news is getting your COE is surprisingly straightforward. You can apply online, through a lender, or even by mail. It's all about making the process smooth and accessible.
So no need to dig through mountains of paperwork. That's a relief.
Exactly. Now, once you have that golden ticket in hand, it's time to think about pre-qualification versus pre-approval. Think of it like this.
Let's hear it. I love a good analogy.
Imagine trying to buy a concert ticket without knowing if you have enough money. Pre-qualification is like peeking at your budget to see if you can even consider those front row seats. But pre-approval, that's having the ticket in hand, ready to go.
So in a competitive market like Broward County, pre-approval is key.
Absolutely. It shows sellers you're serious, that you've done your homework financially, and that you're ready to move forward. It's a powerful signal in a world of multiple offers.
And part of that pre-approval process is the VA appraisal,
Sure.
right? But this isn't just someone checking if the kitchen sink works,
Right.
is it?
You're right on the money with that one. A VA appraisal goes way deeper than your average inspection. Remember, the VA is invested in protecting you, the veteran.
It's like having a guardian looking out for your best interests.
Exactly. They're going to check the property safety, make sure it's structurally sound, and crucially, see if it's actually worth the price you're paying. It's about making sure you're getting a fair deal and a home you can feel good about.
So no hidden surprises or buyer's remorse later on.
Precisely. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about the financial nitty-gritty of VA loans. There's this thing called a funding fee.
Right, and let's be upfront about this. It's a one-time payment that helps keep the entire VA loan program up and running.
And it's important to remember that this fee is usually rolled into your loan, so you're not stuck paying a huge sum up front. Plus, the amount varies depending on your individual situation, and some veterans even qualify for exemptions.
And what about those closing costs everyone always talks about?
Here's where VA loans really shine. They often limit how much you pay out of pocket at closing, shifting some of that burden to the seller. Remember how we talked about pre-approval being so powerful? Being pre-approved for a VA loan gives you even more leverage in negotiations because sellers are more likely to contribute to closing costs to secure a deal.
So it's like a domino effect. VA backing, pre-approval, motivated sellers, it all adds up.
Exactly, but hold on, we're not done with the benefits yet. On top of all that, VA loans often come with competitive interest rates, which means
Lower monthly payments. Music to any homeowner's ears.
absolutely. And here's the cherry on top, no PMI, private mortgage insurance. That alone can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars over the life of your loan.
Wait, hold up. No PMI. That's practically unheard of with other loans.
Not with a VA loan. The VA is basically saying, we believe in you and we're here to support you. It's about making homeownership as accessible and affordable as possible for those who've served our country.
And speaking of support, let's talk about what happens if life throws a curveball. Unexpected things happen, job loss, medical bills, things that can impact anyone, especially in a place like South Florida, where the cost of living isn't exactly a walk in the park.
That's where the VA's commitment to its borrowers truly stands out. Unlike many conventional lenders, the VA has programs in place specifically designed to help veterans facing financial hardship. We're talking loan modification options, temporary assistance, and even counseling services.
So it's not just about getting veterans into homes. It's about providing ongoing support to help them stay there.
Exactly. It's a level of security and peace of mind that you just don't find with most other loans.
It all sounds incredibly reassuring. But I know some people might be wondering, what about new construction? Is that even an option with a VA loan?
Absolutely. And this is where having a local expert like Antonio Ortega LLC, who specializes in the Broward County market, can be invaluable. New construction is exciting, but it comes with its own set of considerations.
Right, from navigating builder contracts to understanding the ins and outs of the construction timeline, it can feel like a whole different ballgame compared to buying an existing home.
Exactly. And that's where Antonio's expertise comes in. He can guide veterans through every step, ensuring they understand their options, negotiate favorable terms, and ultimately end up with a newly built home that perfectly suits their needs and budget.
So we've gone from those sunny beaches and that South Florida lifestyle, and then we went deep into those VA loan details.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
We did.
But it's about you.
Exactly. This isn't just about numbers and acronyms.
Right.
It's about possibilities.
Exactly.
It's about veterans and active duty military, their families, knowing they have options. That home ownership in a place like Broward County, isn't just a distant dream.
Yeah.
It's about making those informed decisions, feeling confident in the process, and ultimately turning that dream into a reality.
And that's where taking that first step is so important. What questions are swirling around in your head right now? You picturing yourself in a brand new home, soaking up that South Florida sunshine.
Yeah. Are you maybe wondering, am I even eligible for a VA loan?
Mm-hmm.
Or what's my next move after this?
Don't let those questions fade away. Write them down. Reach out to a trusted expert like Antonio Ortega, LLC, someone who really understands the ins and outs of VA loans, a Broward County market. He's there to guide you, advocate for you, help you navigate every step of the way.
This deep dive was just a taste, a glimpse into that world of possibilities. And you know what? The most exciting part is this is your journey to take. What are you waiting for? Your dream home could be closer than you think.